What is the danger of hiring people who can't take productive criticism and feedback? Hi, my name is Duarte. I'm a business consultant and coach, and I've been doing that for the better part of 3 decades, and this is what I've learned. You want to stay away as much as possible from hiring people that can't take productive criticism and feedback, because what happens is when they do, and eventually they will, because if you want the best out of your employees, you're going to have to provide them with regular feedback, both somewhat negative, but in a productive way and in a positive way. And I've done a video on feedback if you want to look at that. But you will have to provide feedback and criticism. And to those people that can't take it, what happens is that they become very defensive. They become very resentful that you are doing so. And they will push the blame out towards the business owner, towards the entrepreneur. And in extreme cases, they will actually undermine the company. And I've seen that happen. And so how to prevent that is to make sure that when you're hiring people, that you're actually in your interview process, that you ask questions about if that person had received feedback and criticism in the past and how they actually took that. And make sure that they give you a scenario of what actually happened versus a yes-no answer. And you want to be able to make sure that when they're giving you that answer, that you're comfortable and that indeed they're giving you the actual truth, and that in the future when they're working for you, that they will actually take criticism without being offended to a great degree where they may even hurt your company. You know, Colin Powell once said that feedback is the breakfast of champions, and I'm sure that he got it from someone else. But indeed, feedback is the breakfast of champions and is what makes a great company amazing. You can look at Microsoft, Netflix, they all have great models of feedback and for making sure that everyone receives it promptly. And in a small business, we sometimes overlook that. But feedback and criticism is what's going to propel you to a greater height in your business. So make sure you take this advice and implement it as quickly as possible. I hope that this has been helpful, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.